Hey everybody, it's super cold out and I've decided to come down to the studio and make a Viking toggle button. Hopefully you enjoy it. So here's what our finished product will look like. So just grab yourself some scrap leather and let's get started. I use mainly oil tan. It's nice and supple, it'll wear well, and most importantly I have a ton of it. Just going to cut your strip and then roll it to get the size of the toggle that you want. And once you get that roll done, you just leave a little mark on where you want to cut. So I'm going to mark both sides of the leather here and then cut away the excess. Once you've got that taken care of, you're just going to cut both sides off. And you really are almost done here. You're going to point it so you can slide it through the notches you'll cut in a second. Roll the toggle up. Mark where you want to put your cuts. And then cut your notches. Make sure you start from one side, cut about halfway, then turn it around and cut halfway through again, because if you try and do the whole cut in one go, you may cut too far. And all you have to do is roll it up. Use your stylus to open up the hole. And then slide your leather through. So really, that's it. You've got your button. But now if you want to mount it, there's a few more things you need to do. You could leave it single strand, but it's a little finicky. I'd like to do double. Now, just as an example, I made a little piece of leather here, just to show how it works. Now when you tie this on, you could put it through the top and tie it at the back to conceal your knots. Or you can do like I've done and put it through the top and then out through the bottom so the knots show on the top. Having your knots on the top, this is specifically on the loop side of your closure, allows you to slide that closure closed and open as you see fit. I did it on this side as well, just for aesthetic reasons. But if you're doing some kind of fabric bag, you could have a leather piece like this that you made look a lot nicer and then mounted directly to the bag. So it's got some good structure. I like how visible bits look anyways on stuff like this, so I'm more likely than not to leave the knots on the outside almost all the time. Make sure that your knots are in roughly the same place. There you go. I think overall that one's a little long. It's a little longer than it needs to be, but you get the idea. You could cut the two lengths into longer bits and pull it through, make it a little shorter. Now the loop side, really easy. Same thing. Punch 4 holes, and then cut yourself a longer piece than you think is going to be needed. Once you've got your piece cut, just taper the ends off and thread it through your mounting leather. Same kind of idea as the toggle itself. Just thread it through and knot the ends appropriately. Just make sure you knot the ends in such a way that it allows the toggle to be snug but removable. You don't want it too loose, you don't want it too tight. So I'm going to knot one end, and then I'm going to use my stylus to pull the bit out. I guess I could have just looped it a little better, but whatever. Then I'm going to put my toggle in and cinch it up to what I think is a good spot for me to keep this nice and tight, but not so tight that I can't get the button out. Once I've done that, I'm going to mark where the other knot needs to be, and I'm going to knot it off. Knot your leather thong off and trim it, and you're all done. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button down below, and of course subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching.